Nancy Sirianni, ex-Martling here. I'm here to do this, to be on the Start Show for the first time in many, many years, and I'm playing Dial-A-Date. I have 3 gentlemen today who are vying for my, I don't know if they're vying for my affection or just vying for the date, but I'm going to pick a gentleman who likes baseball, likes to have fun, good looking. I hope one of them fits that bill. And I hope I walk out of here with a really, really fun time ahead.
So there's some specific qualities that you're looking for today.
Well, yeah, I like a guy who is comfortable in his own skin. Likes to run barefoot, not uptight. Likes baseball. Smart. I play Scrabble. I love a guy who sit and play Scrabble with me. And I like an outdoorsman.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck to you today, Nancy.
Thank you very much. I think I need it.
Hey, what's up, guys? Cyrus John. I'm down here to try to win a date with Jackie's ex-wife, the beautiful Nancy Sirianni. Feeling a little bit nervous, a little confident, a little overwhelmed. It's going to be exciting. My first time in the studio doing a bit with Howard, but I'm really looking forward to it. Been a big fan for years, and hopefully I'll win this date. You know, I got it all set up, got it all planned. Me and Nancy are going to have a great time. So, Nancy, I hope you pick me.
Hi, my name is Mike. I made a phone call the other day and got a chance to play Dial-A-Date for a date with Jackie's ex-wife, Nancy. Enjoying the whole thing, you know. Got to come down and see the studio, hopefully meet Howard, say hi to Artie.
Enjoy the whole experience.
Exactly.
Hi, I'm Paulie. I'm here to win a date with Nancy Sirianni. Little trepidation, a little nervous, but everything will go well. Can't wait to see Howard, Robin especially, beautiful Robin, Artie, the whole gang, Fred, and got my fingers crossed. I gotta beat these guys. I know I can. Even though I'm the oldest guy here, I'll take them down.
Nancy Sirianni, formerly Martling.
She was the #1 search a few days ago.
Did you know that you were the #1 search, but a few days ago on Google as I searched for your microphone? Where is her microphone? Is that you? Let me hear you.
Hello.
Oh, there you are. Look at you, looking lovely. Let me take a look at you, see if you hit the wall. No, you did it. And I like the dress and the titties and the whole thing looks good. Man, good for you.
I brought them.
You don't look bad at all. You look good.
Thank you.
I'll even venture to say you look better than ever.
Thank you.
I should have fucked you when Jackie was married.
When you had the chance.
When she was married, you can't do it now.
Nah, now it would be any fun. I should have come over there in my bike pants and cut a hole in my crotch. Good for you, Nancy. Holding yourself up, keeping yourself neat and trim.
Yes, I
Good
have.
for you. You're not a slob. You're having trouble finding a man as good as you look? I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
What's the problem?
I don't know. I don't
go
know.
where they are? What's
I don't know.
You are separated by a curtain here today, Nancy Sirianni.
More than that.
There is a curtain, and there are 3 men sitting to the on the other side of this curtain.
So I hear.
That would
Each
be
one
to
of
the
them
left
called
of
in.
Nancy.
I see these 3 guys. They all called in and said they were interested in dating you. And we will interview them, and then you will choose one. They will come out from behind the curtain, and you will get to go out with one.
I have many difficult questions that I need to ask them, Howard.
One guy identified himself as Irish John. One guy identified himself as Paulie. One guy identified himself as Mike.
Well, would you like them each to say hello to Nancy first
I
off?
will, but let me just remind the audience, the reason this is exciting is that Jackie was a part of our show for many, many years, and Nancy as well.
As a couple,
Right.
we love them.
And I think a lot of the listeners would like to bang Jackie's ex-wife. It's just a fun thing to do.
Why not?
Why not? In a way, it's kind of like, you know, how we always said F Jackie. Like, this is really effing Jackie.
You don't have to say F anymore, Howard.
No, I mean, this is as close as you can get to effing Jackie. I mean, in some way, it's going to be fun to go where Jackie's gone. Now, Nancy's not guaranteeing
It's
any of you.
almost like being able to marry into the show.
In a sense, yes. Royalty.
Yes.
Everyone knows you sing, you're an actress, you're a handful. But
Yes, always have been.
when is the last time Jackie actually went to your cavern of love so that we know how distant we are from Jackie?
Many years ago.
Many years.
Yes, many years.
Did you stop having sex in your marriage at some point? Was that what happened?
No.
No. What happened? What went wrong? I don't understand. You and Jackie were the it couple for so many years.
Yeah.
What
You
goes
were
wrong?
Bayville royalty.
Yeah. You were the king
No,
and
we
queen
still
of
are.
Bayville.
We're just not living in the same house.
What went wrong? I mean, you're so lovely. I can't imagine.
You know.
He didn't respect you? He should have given up the drinking earlier.
Whatever. Yeah, that is true.
Right.
The
That is
drinking had
true.
a lot to do with it?
Drinking will, yes.
Yeah.
Will he ever get a woman with a body as good as yours?
Probably not.
Probably not. Have you seen some of the women he's been dating?
I have dated. I have met every woman that Jackie has dated.
Are they
yes.
pigs?
No, not at all.
Some are better looking than you?
I don't think so.
Right.
Really, that's weird. Why would you meet? Are you still that much in his life where you'd meet every woman he's dated?
We live very close to each other.
Oh, yeah?
And yes, I still am in his life. We have the same family still. We were together for a very long time.
Do you ever get jealous when you see Jackie with one of these new women? Honestly, do you ever feel like, wow?
Little twinges of
Right.
sadness sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I still love Jackie very, very much. She's my good friend.
Was it great the first time you banged a guy outside of your marriage?
Yes.
Yes.
It was. Was it exciting?
You loved it.
Yes, it was great.
So you can get laid. You're looking for someone to be a real lover here. You're looking for a love interest.
No, I have plenty of love interests. I
I
need
mean,
to
you're
get
looking
laid.
for a connection.
relationship.
You're looking for a relationship, is what
No,
I'm
I'm
saying.
not.
Oh, no?
Oh, you're looking to get laid?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, then I think probably have three guys could probably
That's
handle it.
great.
We can fill that bill.
No, halfway in between. I'm looking for some fun is what I'm looking for.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, it's so close.
I thought that was me for a second.
All over your fucking tongue.
Doesn't that sound like fun?
Ow, my ears.
All right, here it goes. Now, I'm going to let you say hello, gentlemen, to Nancy. Contestant number one, you identified yourself as Irish John. Is that correct?
That's me, Howard. How you doing?
Good to see you. And what do you want to say to Nancy? You want to open up with something?
Well, I'd like to thank Nancy for picking me, one out of, I think, maybe 6, 7. A ton of guys are on the phone. It's great that you're a Yankee fan because I think we're going to have a good time. I have our whole date planned, and we'll get into that.
All right, Irish John, fair enough. Paulie, you called in, and what do you want to say to the beautiful Nancy Sirianni?
I'd like to say good morning to Nancy. It's a pleasure meeting you, and thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to possibly bang you in the near future, or at the least a blowjob.
All right. And we know she's good at that. Jackie told us many times that his wife was fantastic at the blowjob. So let's hope you get that at least, Paulie. And Mike, what about you? You identified yourself as Mike. Is that your real name?
Yep,
Go
that's
ahead.
it.
Say a few words to Nancy.
Hey, good morning, Nancy.
Good morning.
Let's see how this all turns out, right?
All right. You're a charmer.
Man, a few words.
right.
Man, a few words, but he nevertheless is here and ready to play. Well, let's open it up and start with maybe Irish John. What do you say, Nancy?
Okay.
And John, do you expect sex on the first date? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's up to Nancy. You know, no pressure, no pressure. We're gonna have a good time, and whatever happens, happens. We'll just roll with it.
All right. And remind us, you were never married?
Never
Never been married? You've had girlfriends?
had girlfriends, live-in girlfriends. I've been engaged.
You get sex from
Why
women?
aren't you? What's
Absolutely.
going on now? When was the last time you had a relationship?
About 7 months ago.
Yeah.
But, you know, I tend to date girls that when you go to stuff like Yankee games, can we get out of here? The game's almost over. I want to stay for the whole thing and then go out drinking afterwards, you know?
Is there a
So do I.
There you go. She likes to have a drink, too. So you like this. You like the Yankee games. You like what he's saying so far.
Yes, I do.
Have you ever raped a woman?
Never.
Never. You've never been on a sex spree, some sort of crime spree? You're not a pedophile?
Absolutely not.
Are you
Nothing.
a wanted man? Is there a warrant out for your arrest?
I have a very clean record. Never been arrested, never been convicted, none of that.
To help Nancy out, what Hollywood star do you most look like so that she could compare you to someone? Who do they say you look like?
You know what? I get Jim Brewer all the time, and I actually get people coming up to me saying, "Hey, Jim, can you sign this?" I was at a Knick game with Angry Black,
Yes.
and we were walking out, leaving the game, and some guy said, "Hey, can I get your autograph?" And Angry Black goes, "Oh, yeah, sure, here." He goes, "No, not you, Brewer." And I was like, "The fuck?"
Could you say who you look like? Maybe somebody that I know.
Jim Brewer is a comedian. He was on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, I
You don't know?
He kind of looks like Brad Pitt.
Nancy, do you have a question for this gentleman?
Yeah, I have a quite a few
All right. Well, let's go
prepared
ahead.
questions.
Remember, it's only a 10-hour show.
Oh, okay.
All right, go ahead.
John, what's your favorite TV show?
My favorite TV show, I like shows like Law and Order or Forensic Files on Court TV.
Okay.
Nancy, is that good or bad?
That's good.
You like that?
No, I don't, because I need to ask the other gentleman that. So
Oh, I see.
We can't,
Okay,
we
all right.
can't,
Yeah, she's
we can't
gotta-
establish.
All right, in that case, that's all their favorite shows, too. All right, go ahead, yes.
Okay. Do I ask John all questions, or can I?
You can
I
ask
move
any
around?
of these guys. Go ahead, move around. You want to ask
Okay.
something to Paulie?
Yes, Paulie. Do you have a car?
Yes, I do, Nancy.
What kind of car do you drive?
I drive a Honda.
Okay.
What is it? What is
Honda
that?
what? A Honda
Pilot.
Civic?
A Honda Pilot.
You got a big cock?
The SUV.
Okay,
like I
those
said,
are the questions
Howard,
you're going to ask, Howard.
Oh, all right. Well, you big? You big in the pants?
Light switch.
And you're a light switch.
Sure.
You're not that big. Do you know how to handle a woman? Do you know how to get her off?
Well, absolutely, but mostly with my tongue.
Okay.
Oh,
So you
he's
like to go-
admitting to that.
Very
You-
interesting.
You like that. Nancy, do you
Absolutely.
enjoy that? Do you like
As
what
a
I
matter,
mean?
as a matter of fact, I'm known as the human Sibian.
All right.
That's good for broads.
How do you spell that?
Do you know where the G spot is on a
I
broad?
know where the A, B, C, D, E, F, and G spot is.
All right. Well, that's good. Then you're a stud. Nancy, do you like oral sex? Do you enjoy when a man pleases you with his tongue?
I do like oral sex.
All right.
Okay. Mike,
Hey, Nance.
do you have any gay friends?
I don't think so. Maybe.
No gay.
Does that bother you to have gay friends?
Yeah, it wouldn't matter to me one way or the other, Howard. I like women.
You have any friends?
Yes, I
Yeah.
do.
All right, good.
Paulie, do you have any gay friends?
Yes, I do.
Gay friends. John?
Henry Hill,
Yes,
right?
absolutely. I got a bunch of gay
Henry
friends.
Hill, yes.
Bunch of gay friends.
You got
Yeah.
a bunch of gay friends.
more
right?
than-
Absolutely. I like to hang out with all different kinds of people. It doesn't matter. Race,
Okay.
creed, color.
All right, go down the line here. Which one? Who are you voting for in the next presidential election? You know, given the
Oh,
current
I have
crop.
that question, too.
Do you really? Given the current crop of candidates, go ahead, Irish John. Who are you backing?
I'm backing Giuliani because I think the way that he
Wait,
took-
who's talking?
This is
That's
Irish
Irish.
John.
It's Irish
John.
John. I'm back in Giuliani. I think the way that he took hold of the whole 9/11 situation, like took over. Everybody said he was kind of a bully, but I think this is what we need right now with the threat of Bin Laden and all that. I think a guy like Giuliani would actually intimidate a Bin Laden. I mean, these people have nothing to live for, and Giuliani's just he'll work on our defense, and that's the most important thing.
All
in our
right, let's go to
country.
Paulie. Paulie, who are we backing here?
I would love to see Giuliani, but Clinton, I think we should see abroad in the White House right now.
You're for a woman.
Absolutely.
I see. You feel she'd be the best candidate.
It's a possibility, sure.
Are you saying that because you know Nancy's a feminist and she would probably most like that answer?
Absolutely.
That's
All
a
right.
good way to get
Oh, you're
picked.
doing that just to get the date.
No doubt, no
Don't
doubt.
think that you know me. How about you, Mike?
Well, Giuliani now seems like a good idea, but really I'm going to wait and see if one of the other candidates can maybe distinguish themselves a little.
Like who?
Well, anyone, Barack Obama, Hillary, I want one of them to say something that isn't posturing in the media, you know?
All right, fair
Okay.
enough. What about you, Nancy? Who are you backing now that the boys have all answered?
Well, I'm hoping that Gore runs.
Gore isn't running.
I know, but I'm
You're going to
hoping
wait
that
for
he
him
does.
to run. All right, well, there you go.
If somebody was to ask me that question, that's how I would answer it.
All right. Any of
So
you guys
wrong, all he is.
Any of you guys
Yeah.
like Nancy's music? You've heard it in the past. Anybody here have the balls to say it's no
I have
good?
that question, too.
That's right. Let's go. Irish John, is it good or bad?
You know what? Some is good.
Yes.
Some is bad. I like the folk stuff. I like the folky kind of stuff, and
Right.
the guitars and stuff. Sounds like
does
she got a
have
good band
beautiful
backing her.
voice. She has-
Absolutely.
All right.
Who
Name
was
your
that?
favorite-
Who was that? Who's
That's
that?
Irish John.
Name your favorite Nancy song. Go ahead.
I can't name them. I've just heard
Paulie,
them.
name your favorite Nancy song. Go ahead.
I think her music is fucking phenomenal, and the Christmas song is the best one I've
All
ever
right.
heard.
Number 3, Mike. What is the best song? And who?
No idea. I have no idea what any of the names of the songs are, but
Is this
I
Mike
do like
speaking?
any kind of live music.
You're not even that familiar with Nancy, right? You were.
You don't. You have never heard Nancy's songs?
You played a few the other day when I called in, and I heard those. Let me say they weren't my cup of tea, but again, live music performed by someone with talent is always interesting, regardless of whether it's
right,
what you
fair
really
enough.
Is
like
this
or not.
Mike speaking?
That is
Yeah.
Mike. Yes, it is, Nancy. You have to play along and you have to keep track.
I'm sorry.
All right.
It's happening too fast.
It's all happening
Nancy's
fast.
taking notes.
Nancy, what is your fantasy with these guys? You say you want sex with one of them. What do you want? Do you think sex on the first date might even be possible or obtainable for these gentlemen if you're attracted?
Never say never,
Right.
but
You've been known to spread.
You know, but not usually on the first date.
What about when you had sex with a black man on the lawn?
I don't
What
even
about
think that was
wasn't
a
even a
date.
date. No,
What
that was
was
not
that?
a date. That was just sex on the lawn.
Sex on the lawn.
And it was the back lawn, Howard.
All right.
All these
Fair enough.
years. Yeah.
All these years I've had it at the front door.
No.
See, and I thought you were a slut. I stand corrected.
In the backyard.
All right, let's go right first to Irish John. What is the worst thing you ever did to a chick during sex? I mean, tell me about a great sexual experience.
The worst thing I ever did, meaning...
Tell me a weird story about sex. So what's the strangest thing you ever did during sex?
I mean, maybe eat an asshole.
You ate some asshole?
Yeah, absolutely.
You'll do that?
Wow.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Sure.
That's the strangest thing you've done?
You know,
Hey, Nancy,
probably
do you like
from
getting your asshole eaten? Jackie used to eat your asshole regularly, didn't he? Tell the truth. He told me he did.
I mean, probably...
Yeah, well,
Do
you know,
like
anything goes.
Do you like a tongue in your asshole?
Depends on whose tongue, but yes, of course.
Of course.
Yes.
Look at that. Robin likes that, too.
I mean, it's strange. Howard, it's
I'm
strange.
just sitting here.
Robin, you've never had a tongue in your asshole?
Well, I'm sure I have.
Nancy,
You just don't remember?
Nancy, will you ever put your tongue in a guy's asshole?
Why not?
Wow. God, I've never had that.
Well, you know, you
Why
take
not?
showers before and anything goes.
Oh,
of
I don't
course.
shower before. That's
Oh, well,
what it
then
is.
I probably wouldn't put my tongue in your asshole.
You got to use baby wipes first.
Artie, have you had a tongue in your asshole?
No, not that I remember. No,
No.
not in my asshole.
Artie,
no.
you would remember.
Well, I've been to some parties where I might not remember.
Oh, okay.
I've had jizz on my chest, but no tongue on my asshole.
You know?
Dominic,
That could indicate something.
Dominic, we're in the middle of a game. What is it?
Just could you all of them be asked whether or not they think a wife should get involved in a husband's business?
That's a good one. John, should a wife get involved in a husband's business and poke her nose into his business?
Absolutely not. Keep it separately. You know, you have your career, we have our career, and we have fun in between, and that just doesn't become a problem.
All right, that was Irish John. Paulie, what do you think?
If it works, why not?
Okay, and what about you, Mike?
Yeah, I'm with Paul on that one. You know, if you two can operate together all day in the work environment, why not?
Well, I've rarely seen it work. In fact, in the case of Jackie and Nancy, it worked horribly.
Well, let me just say that Jackie and I worked together before we ever went out or had sex
I'm
or whatever.
teasing.
So
I'm
that's-
teasing. Thank you, Dominic, for that question. Let's get back to the sex question. Irish John, you said tongue in the asshole was the wildest thing you ever did with a woman?
Well, I mean, after my high school graduation, me and my ex-girlfriend got drunk, and I had my cap and gown on. My friend drove us up and down the hutch while I fucked her, and then I wiped my jizz off with my cap and gown and threw it on the side of the hutch.
All right, you're a true gentleman. Let's
Okay,
go
I
over
need to ask who that was.
Irish John.
Okay.
All right, Paulie, what do you
Side
say?
of the
What's
hutch.
the wildest thing you've ever done sexually?
Well, many moons ago in my drug-induced days, we picked up a friend of mine picked up this broad in a club. We went to her house, and I was banging her, and he was in the other room, and she stunk. So I left the room, and I said, "It's your turn," and I left the room, and he went in.
That's the wildest thing you ever did?
Yeah, I mean,
that's not that wild, Paul.
You traded off the stinky girl to your friend.
Probably the
Straight
guy
up.
that stunk.
That's right. Let's go to Mike. Mike, what's the craziest thing you ever did with a chick?
I left the club with some young lady, and we were out in the front seat of her car when all of a sudden there was a tap at the window, and without getting out of my lap and stopping what she was doing, she reached back, unlocked the back door so her friend could come in with my buddy.
Wow. I kept banging you while your friends came in with his girl. All right. Well, there you go. No jizz-covered robes?
Yeah,
on
no,
the cap
no,
and
no,
gown. No, all right, there you go. Nancy, am I taking up too much of the time? Do you have a question
No?
you want to ask?
No, I'm enjoying your question.
Gentlemen,
Howard.
how often do you masturbate? Let's go to Irish John first.
Twice a day.
Twice a day
Twice
you
a
masturbate.
day?
Why
Absolutely.
is that? That seems excessive to me.
Why excessive? Nah, just to relax. You know, you work a 12-hour day, you come home from work, get in the shower.
Do you watch porn?
Occasionally.
Do you get in the shower after a 12-hour day work and jerk off twice?
No. Once in the shower, once before I go to bed.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Amazing amount of jizz. Let's go over to Paulie. Paulie, how often do you jerk off?
it depends on how much of a roll I'm on. It could be once a day. It could be 3 times a week. It all depends.
All right, Mike, what about you?
Literally whenever the urge strikes, you know.
All right. Well,
How often does it strike?
Oh, at least a couple of times a week, you know.
You're banging Nancy in bed. How long can you typically last? Irish John, go ahead. Give me in terms of minutes. How long can you last and be honest?
Sober, probably about 5 minutes.
5
Drunk,
minutes.
probably about hour.
Okay, let's go to Paulie.
Quite a while.
Quite a while. How
Yeah.
long is that?
Half hour.
You can go a
45
half hour. Fuck Nancy for a half hour.
Absolutely.
Piece of ass like that, you can handle.
Absolutely.
Well, I would come very quick with Nancy, I think. And let's go over to Mike. Mike, what do you say?
My marriage has been in the shitter for quite some time, so I would say about 5 or 6 seconds, but I could probably go 20 or 30 times the first day.
All right, very good.
Depending on how many times he masturbates.
That's absolutely true. Well, I'll tell you what, Nancy is a driven woman. She is a career woman, but she has needs. And one of you needs to fulfill those needs. One of you needs to take this woman and give it to her very hard. Who will it be? Will it be Irish John? Will it be Paulie? Will it be Mike?
I'd love to hear a couple more Nancy's questions.
All right, Nancy,
you got
go
some
ahead.
more questions, Nancy?
Okay, yeah, I have some good questions here.
Well, let's ask him,
Okay.
Nancy. Now's the time not to be shy.
Okay, Irish John.
Yes.
Lennon or McCartney?
Lennon.
Mike?
McCartney.
Paulie?
Lennon.
Nancy, what is the hell is that going to tell you?
I don't know. I just thought it was a good question.
And what? Now that you heard the answers, what is the
Can
answer?
you make it?
Well,
who
I'm-
would you pick?
you know-
as
Who's
the
better,
result?
McCartney or Lennon?
I like Lennon.
Oh, you do? So,
Yeah.
so when a guy says McCartney, what does that mean? He's no good?
Yeah, you just got a minus on his column.
I see.
Yeah, at least I'm not dead.
Howard, can I tell Nancy about the date that I have planned? Should I win?
All right, that's a good.
Well,
that's a good.
Oh, that's a good question.
All right,
What
Irish
that's a good
John.
answer.
Would you take her on?
Irish John, tell us about the date that you envision with Nancy, and be honest. What
Okay.
would you like to see go down?
It's the honest to God truth. Friend of mine hooked me up with some of the people at the Yankees. I talked about the F&J Pine Restaurant. My friend Anthony Bastone does all the catering for the Yankees. He's going to send a car service for Nancy wherever she wants. We're going to meet at his restaurant.
Right.
She could look at the menu. She doesn't see anything she likes on the menu. The chef will personally come out, fix her any dish she wants. There'll then be a car outside. They'll bring us over to Yankee Stadium. We'll have great seats, field seats for the Yankee game. After the game, maybe go for a cocktail and then take it from there. No pressure. A lot of people around, you know.
Would you like a blowjob in the car for all of that? I mean, that's a lot to go
Hey,
through.
you know what? That'd be great, but that's up to Nancy.
And how big is your penis again?
I'd say about 6, 7 inches.
6 or 7
Yeah.
inches. Okay. All right. Paulie, will you
Very
answer the
nice
same
date.
question for Nancy
Can I
Sirianni?
say I'd like to go out with John if
I was going to
Nancy...
say it's a very nice
Sans
date.
blowjob?
Yeah.
Another thing, Howard, I have a gift bag for Nancy with some Yankee wear that she could wear to the game, and you know.
Well, you are wooing this woman unbelievably.
Trying
I
my
wonder,
best.
though, in 6 months after she's blown you and done everything to you, will you still have the same type of romantic dates? That's the thing.
Absolutely. I mean,
right.
the main thing is for your girl to be your best friend too. Got to
Okay.
have a friendship there, common interests.
Yeah, it's not going to turn into Burger King in the Mets game.
Paulie, what do you think is going to be the big date with you if Nancy is good enough to choose you?
Nancy mentioned she's a vegetarian. There's a super restaurant, Pure Food and Wine, that serves dynamite food.
I've been there. I love it.
I love it. And I think we'd start out there, have some food, great food, have some drinks, and then see what happens from there.
What would you like to have? What would you like to do to this woman? Would you like to nail her from behind?
As you said, have a romantic evening.
Right. We'll make it out. Maybe she jerks you off.
Something
like that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's hear the romantic night with Mike. Mike, what do you say?
Well, I get up pretty early, so a late night date isn't my thing. But, you know, that twilight boat ride to some waterfront dining or so, that's my idea of a good time. Nice twilight ride home.
Why do you get up so early? What's going on?
You know, the whole carpentry building business, you know.
It goes down early.
Exactly.
You're a hard
So
working
you don't
man.
like a late night, but you'll take the twilight cruise.
Yeah, well, you know, if I'm home by 9:30, 10, I'm happy.
All right, let's get down to the real question.
Oh, we'll get you home by then.
Yeah, we don't worry about it. She's got another date she has to be on anyway. By the way, what do you got? Was the show better with Jackie, or is it worse without Jackie? Let's go to Irish John.
I think the show's evolved a little without Jackie. Jackie was great, and it's great to hear like a retrospect when you hear Master Tape Theater and all that stuff. But the show's kind of growing like we all have as fans. You know, we've all grown, we've all evolved, and now Artie's a part of it, and it's great, and it's always been great.
All right, let's go to Paulie. Paulie, her ex-husband. Was the show better with him or without him?
The show was great with Jackie.
You loved it with Jackie.
I loved it for all those years, but Artie is aces. He's just...
Well, you're
at the
having
top
it both ways. Nobody's choosing.
He's at the top of his game, and he's just a great guy.
All right, and let's go to Mike. Mike, what do you say?
It was good with Jackie, but I think I like Artie in the seat better.
All right, there you go. Well, there it is. Unless you have another question, Nancy, I'm going to ask you for your decision.
Any more? Any final questions?
Okay, I think I've heard enough.
You think you've made a decision? You have. What is it, Paulie? Yes, one last thing?
Does Nancy have any tattoos?
Yes, I do.
Where are they?
At the top of my butt.
Okay.
Are they?
Just curious.
I've never seen those.
I mean, you haven't been there.
Yeah.
Pull your pants down and let me see those. What is on your butt? What are you talking about?
I have a symbol, the Chinese symbol for longevity, on the top of my butt, and I got that tattoo as a birthday present for the guy that I was seeing. Who?
This was recently?
It was a couple of years ago.
Right.
And he really wanted me to get a tattoo for him, but he wanted me to get it at the top of my butt, and he wanted to watch as they did it. So.
Just to let you know, I have a Chinese symbol also.
Yeah, what does that mean?
It means creative hands because I'm a graphic artist.
Right.
Unemployed.
Who's unemployed? Unemployed graphic artist, is that right, Paulie?
No, not at all.
Oh, you're employed.
Very well employed.
Oh, you got a job.
I'm looking for another job, but I am employed.
Okay, and let's go to Irish John.
I just want to say that I do enjoy Jackie's joke hunt on this channel, and I want to tell Nancy that I am a non-smoker. That was one of the questions after I'd hung up, and I've never smoked a cigarette in my life.
All the guys here are non-smokers, aren't they? All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Are they? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, Nancy, I'm going to ask you to announce now. Who is it going to be? Bachelor number one, Irish John. Irish John has his fingers crossed. I'm looking at Paulie, cool, calm, and collected Paulie. He's waving to the crowd, even though it's just us slobs. And, of course, Mike, who says, you know what? I'm a hard-working man, and I'm ready for some activity.
But get me home early.
That's right. I don't blame you. I'm there more. All right, Nancy, it's decision-making time. Talk to me, baby. What are you thinking?
Well, do you want the thoughts behind my decision?
I absolutely
literally
do.
what I'm thinking?
I think you owe that to the gentleman.
Well, Mike seems a little bit, a little bit
Just spit it
stiff
out.
to
Yeah,
me.
A little stiff.
Yeah, he's got to be home early.
Right.
He's going to last 5 or 6 seconds.
Right.
That's okay. Not stiff, whatever. Or stiff
So
for
far,
a
he
short
sounds
time.
just like me.
He's got no gay friends. So and he likes Paul McCartney, and not that Paul McCartney's bad, but
Right.
given a choice between Lennon and McCartney, even though I really, really like Carpenters, I'm gonna
You're going
pass
to pass
on Mike.
on Mike. Okay, well, if you're passing
Yeah.
on Mike, maybe you should meet him now.
All right.
You want to meet Mike right now and see what you missed out on?
Okay.
All
What
right.
do I do? Do I stand up? Like
Why don't you stand up?
Mike's going to walk over.
Mike's going to walk over to you.
gonna
Mike,
stand
walk
up
over
to
and
me.
say hi to Nancy Sirianni.
Hiya, Mike.
What do you think, Nancy? You like his look?
Yes, I do.
He's a handsome man.
Yes, he is.
That looks like Jackie.
Looks like Jackie. Yes, like Jackie.
Yes, someone mentioned that to me after I got the chance to come here.
Nancy, you sorry now that you see him?
I'm looking forward to meeting the other gentleman.
But thank you, Mike.
But thank you very much.
Oh,
Thanks
you're
for
welcome.
playing.
You're welcome, Nancy.
Oh, there you go. What can I do? Wow. Poor Mike. Fake Jackie's on the phone. What is it, Fake Jackie?
Go to guys. She's a real pain in the ass.
All right. Fake Jackie says you're a real pain in the ass.
I didn't know there was a fake Jackie.
Yeah. All right, Mike stiffly sitting back down again. You saw Nancy. She looks good today, doesn't she?
Very attractive lady, yes. Very attractive.
Looks good in the dress with the boots and the whole thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I thought he was dressed for homeless
Listen,
Jeopardy.
I could stalk her and meet her somewhere else.
I got to tell you something.
Don't stalk me.
You wore shorts. I mean, you could have gotten a little more dressed up for the dating game.
Yeah, I'm thinking tidy whities too.
Yeah, but I think that's a smart move on his
How about
part.
nothing?
Why? He looks relaxed, you mean?
No, because she's not basing it on what he looks like at all.
Well, I mean, come on.
Well, now I am.
All right. Mike, I like you.
He looks fine.
You're my kind of guy. I like a guy who goes to bed early, and I like a hard-working guy
So
like you.
maybe you
Thank
should
you.
date him.
I would, if you would leave your number with Gary.
You're going to dump Beth for me?
Yeah, damn right. Look at you.
You're crazy. I'm going after Beth.
Nancy, go ahead now. Continue your thoughts. This is all fascinating, and we can't wait to hear who is going to get a shot at banging
Yeah,
you.
because it's down to 2 guys now, Paulie and Irish John.
Right.
Well, Paulie, I really like Paulie's voice.
Paulie has that deep voice.
He has that deep voice,
Right.
and he has a lot of pluses on this column here that I've been writing.
Mm-hmm.
Irish John likes Law and Order, and I'm a big Law and Order fan.
What shows do you like, Paulie?
Jeopardy's my favorite show.
You like Jeopardy?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. All right.
Oh, we should have formed these answer these questions in a form of a question. And Irish John has the has the Yankee tickets. But I don't know. Paulie just answered all the questions right, so I'm going to go with Paulie.
Wow.
Irish John, I'm going to ask you to step over and meet Nancy. Irish John, are you crushed? You were just praying.
He was really.
You know what,
bugging.
Howard? I have a gift bag for Nancy. My number's in there. When things don't work out, Paulie, she can call me. We'll do the same
Gift
day.
bag. I like gift bags.
All right. Why don't you
got
go
it.
over and say hello to Nancy Sirianni, formerly Martling. You missed out on banging her. You missed out on the date. But go over and say hello. Here she's waiting anxiously to see what the hell she turned down. There you go. There he is.
Hi.
Now,
Great.
Is he your type
Nice
at
to
all?
meet you.
Yeah, I'm your type, right? Give me a call afterwards. When you see Paulie, you'll be calling me. About 10 minutes.
Why the severe haircut, Irish John? What is that?
You know what? It gives the illusion that there's more on top if there's less on the sides.
Really? Is that it?
I think so.
All right, all right. Was he a nice-looking guy, or
Yeah, he's a good-looking guy.
he's not a bad-looking guy, right? Okay, all right.
That haircut is sort of Hitlerish, don't you think?
He looks a little like Hitler.
He looks like if Jim Brewer was a Nazi.
All right. Well, thank you, Irish John. Good luck to you. I'm sorry you didn't win the date, but now it's time to meet your dream man.
You're all
Paulie
excited.
has the voice. He's very smooth. He's calm. He's collected. He's a bit of a ladies' man. When's the last time you banged someone?
Sunday.
Sunday. Nice. All right.
good.
Well, you're desirable at least, right?
Thank you.
Well, Nancy, get ready to meet your man, Paulie, who hopes to bang you.
Okay, do I stand up now?
Yeah, stand up. Go ahead, stand up. Why not? If you want to stand up, I'll take a look at you. Very nice. All right, Paulie, go over and meet your dream girl, Nancy Sirianni. Go ahead. Oh, look at that. Oh, they're already almost making
All
out.
right, all right.
Now, be honest, Nancy. Is he what you expected? He's dark. Is he your type?
Yeah.
He's in shape. I mean, yeah.
A good-looking guy, right?
54. Not bad for
Very good.
54.
54. I didn't know that. Do you-
Paulie, I didn't know you were that old.
Robin, is he a good-looking guy?
He's a decent-looking guy.
He doesn't look bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Thanks.
I don't know if Nancy's disappointed or you're disappointed.
No, I'm not disappointed.
You're looking forward to this.
Yes.
You two want to do it right now? Stick it in her
We
right
can
now.
cut right to it.
Go ahead. Let me see. What are you showing me here, Paulie? You're taking off your.
I'm in good shape like you, Howard.
Let me see. Yeah, you're a thin guy. Yeah, okay. You're not gross.
bad.
All right.
No, not
All right.
gross.
Okay. You're no grosser than Jackie.
Oh, that should have been one of the questions.
or Artie.
Number
That's
2,
right.
are you gross?
Nancy, I hope this works out. I don't know. I mean,
Well, we'll see.
go on the date, see how it works. At least you're somewhat physically attracted to him. Is that correct?
Take your glasses.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't you put them on your head.
All right. Well, I hope you two turn out to be a power couple.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I can tell there's some sparks
There's a
going
little
on.
Yeah.
spark going
When
on.
is the date? Is there a spark going on?
I
can't
think so.
tell.
I think they're clearly, you know.
I think Paulie's happy. I think Nancy's happy.
Nancy's either really attracted to Paul or Will.
Paul is very attractive. I mean, you can't take your eyes off Nancy. It's almost love at first
Yeah.
sight,
Attractive, beautiful smile.
right?
Yes.
Is that Will?
And I dig our glasses.
And you like her glasses.
Absolutely.
All right. And by the way, Irish John just lit himself on fire.
That's for sure.
Which is really sad. I'm so sorry. You're so disappointed. Well,
Put himself out with his tears.
yeah.
Thank you very much, Howard.
Well, I hope this works out for you, Nancy. You know I
Yeah,
love
we
you.
can't wait to hear about the
Now,
date.
are you guys
Right.
coming on the date with me?
That doesn't sound good that you want us on the date with you.
Oh, I thought that it was like a chaperoned event.
Oh, it'll be
Yeah,
chaperone.
She said
Oh,
she
okay.
wanted a chaperone.
I mean, look at Paulie. I wouldn't trust him alone. Honestly, yeah. Yeah, we will chaperone the date. Gary, are you going to be on top of that?
We'll arrange the first date.
Yes, I am.
Are we arranging the first date?
We will work on it. I was going to talk to the TV guys, see how much they want us, but maybe they want to just hang outside the restaurant. We'll work on it.
What are you eating? Can you stop eating for a
Yeah,
minute?
he's already on a date,
Oh, I'm
apparently.
sorry that you interrupted me while I'm fucking eating.
Or is it a minute you're not eating?
I know, but it's amazing. You called me. You fucking eat. Listen, this is about Nancy and Paulie.
What are those cakes you're eating?
It's a
Guy,
cupcake.
the guy's the size of a tuba. He's eating a
Two
cupcake.
cupcakes there.
Two cupcakes.
It's one.
He's got two cupcakes.
It's one cupcake.
That's the Artie Lang cupcake.
Look,
Oh, you decapitated the cupcake.
I don't eat the bottom. It's fat.
Nancy, you two are getting very close to each other. I see instant karma, if you will. I see this happening. I do. I
Much
see
like
something-
Lennon, instant
Yeah.
karma.
Instant karma. This is it. Look at this. Look what's going on. The two
There
of them.
are sparks.
They can't even get. They're closer to each other than before. This is closer than Robin and Martina
Do you
Navratilova
think
at the
you
U.S.
two could
Open.
wait for the date?
Yeah. Maybe you two want to go in our green room and see if you can't hit it off there. Well, I'm a jealous man in a way. I really am, because after all, everyone wants to bang Nancy. And I hope you get in her, and I hope you give it to her hard, and I hope you really turn her on. I wish you luck with it.
I appreciate it.
Come up with a game plan, pal, and then tell us every bit of what it was like. You know what I mean? I want to know how she is.
We will let you know.
I know Jackie broke her in good, so she knows what she's doing.
Gary can't even give us a ballpark of when this will happen, huh?
Gary, how quickly can this happen? Nancy's horny.
I didn't know who was going to win, so I have to talk to both of them. Now that I know who won, Paulie's from out of town. I just got to wait and see, so I'll talk to them right after the show.
All right, finish your cupcake and get right to work on it.
She looks more uncomfortable than the girl that was chained to High Pitch Eric. Me, Irish.
Irish John said that. You're just jealous. She
I
seems
am.
to like Paulie. Come on, let's be honest. All right, now that you've seen all three guys, did you think you picked the right guy?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You're going to go to Pure Food and Wine, right?
That would be great.
But where are you going to eat?
All right, we're going to be back right after this. Good luck to you two on the date.
Thank you very
Nancy,
much,
always good
Howard.
to see you. It's good to get you back on the show. And
Thank
we'll
you
be
so
back
much.
right after these words.
Mike, John, it didn't work out today.
No, it didn't, but I kind of felt the day that we all called in when Nancy said, oh, he's from Cleveland, that's a good thing that her heart wasn't in it. I thought I was going to win. I thought maybe I could woo her, but honestly, that's the thing. I don't think her heart was in it. I think she picked a guy from out of town because it's convenient, and, she's missing out on a good time. Hopefully she'll call me when this unemployed, whatever the hell he is, disappears.
Yeah, I sensed a lot of animosity from you today, John.
You know what? You just put a lot of planning in. This guy, we'll go to dinner and we'll have a vegetarian meal and we'll see where it goes from there. What fucking kind of plan is that? You had a week to plan for this thing? Any girls out there that want to go out, I'll be at the bowling alley on River Avenue outside Yankee Stadium. We'll grab a beer, we'll go into the game and, screw it.
All right. So you feel that guy sort of mailed it in, this guy, Paulie?
You know what?
So look, you brought a gift bag and stuff with you?
Yeah, absolutely. Brought a Yankee hat, Jeter t-shirt. Weather's unpredictable, so I brought a Yankee blanket in case it gets a little cold.
Wow.
I'm pretty disappointed, John. Would you plan the second and third date, too?
You never know. You got to plan ahead. That's the way you got to be. You're in construction, so am I. You should know that.
Mike, you seemed cool with the result. You weren't really too swayed either way in your, you weren't angered by not winning.
No,
seemed
not even a little bit. No, just being here was, was the prize for me. So, getting to see the studio, meet Howard, Robin, Lisa.
Lisa, you're getting a lot of attention from these male suitors today.
Gary yelled at me.
Any chance with a little bit of Mike and Lisa thing
I'm
happening
on duty.
here? But Mike, if she was off duty, would you consider a little date with Lisa?
Lisa is a very attractive young lady.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Very
If
sweet.
I
when you
were
first seen you in the
lucky
hallway.
enough to
But
get
it's
a
not
date
about
with
me,
her,
it's about Nancy.
Well, it could be about you. When are you going to do a dating game? They've been trying to hook this up for a while.
Yeah, let's get something going here.
Time to throw your hat in the
All
ring.
right, let's continue with the questions, Greg.
Back to the professional report.
Okay. Well, valiant effort today, guys, and thanks for coming down.
Thank you. I had a great time.
Nancy,
Hi.
it's all over. You found your man.
Yes. Yes, found my man.
What do you? Hey, Paulie, come on out here for a sec.
Yes, I'm very happy.
I think that
I did really well. Thank you very much.
Now, Nancy, you mentioned during the contest that Paulie answered the questions the right way. What specifically about his answers really got you and brought you in?
Well, I liked. He seems like a kind of simple, not in a bad way at all. A simple guy. Simple dinner. There was no big plans for any elaborate thing to impress me or whatever. I saw us having a date, just sitting and talking and getting to know each other, which is a good thing.
So you saw the potential for a down-to-earth connection type.
Right. He doesn't drive a big fancy car, which I like too. I like simple. I like green. I like. He's going to take me out for a vegetarian meal. It was good.
Paul, you
Yeah.
hit all the right spots here today, man.
And I hope I hit even more.
Hey-o. Now that you guys have had a chance to see each other, and there's still that little bit of awkwardness because you're in the studio and everything. Are you very happy and pleased with physically and did the face match the voice type of deal for both of you?
It's very strange to be speaking with people and try to match them up. I didn't realize when I first, when I was on the phone last week, that I wouldn't see the guys.
Right.
So I didn't really have him pictured this way, but I'm not displeased at all.
And Paul, you seem you seem happy with the result here
Absolutely. As I said, Nancy's an extremely attractive woman, great smile and great personality, and very talented.
Now, I remember on the phone when this initially took place, when the phone call happened, Nancy, you said that you don't mind that Paulie lives, in another state a little bit further away.
No, I'm a very, very busy person, so I like somebody who's got their own life and got their own thing happening. So a long distance relationship is actually pretty cool.
All right, I'm praying for you two lovebirds. Hopefully, we can make this happen.
Thank you.
So much.
Good job today, guys.
Thanks.